The first step is to begin the application by logging in. Let us see what we can learn in the Insights section. First of all, you have to move from Track section to Insights section. Here, you can schedule reports on the basis of time and frequency. You can see the fleet-wise, vehicle-wise, and trip-wise reports. You can make a selection for a particular vehicle as well as for a report specific to it. You can enter multiple email addresses for sharing the reports. You can also set the time and frequency for the reports to be generated and shared for each day. Thus, reports are scheduled accordingly. Now, we will understand 4 types of insights. One is live, one is fleet-wise, one is vehicle-wise, and one is trip-wise. Firstly, we'll begin with live. Customers can see live status of their vehicles. Customers can also see health condition of the vehicles in real time in this section. Let's now proceed to live fleet overview. You can get a clear record of how many vehicles in your fleet are standing, how many are offline, how many are idle, how many are moving. You can see the health of your fleet in a pie chart based upon the criticality and issues seen in the live status. Health is reflected in the form of critical, warning, and good tags for the problematic and good vehicles respectively. You can switch to detailed view to get the details of the issues present in the vehicles. You can also book service to preferred service center by clicking upon book service. You may also see the fuel level of the entire fleet. This has been divided into 3 defined categories. Please note, all fuel-based level trends information is restricted to MHCV category only. You can check the fuel level in percentage form in ascending order through this feature. You can track seeing the connectivity issues here. This section enables you to see if vehicle is shown as offline for over 1 month or if the location is faulty. You can also see all vehicles with low fuel and check instances where SIM card is expired or is about to expire. If you have created a trip, you can get ongoing data for the trip here. Second feature is fleet-wise insights. You can select all if you want to check details for the entire fleet of vehicles. You can then select the vehicle type, whose details you want to see. Next, you will select the vehicle followed by the period for which the details are sought. Once you select these parameters and click Apply, you get details of the fuel consumption for the fleet for the stated period. You can check the model-wise average as well. You can also see statistics on fuel consumed while idling and also figures for fuel loss as well as instances of low fuel. You can also get granular details on the date, time, and location where the fuel loss occurred and refuels took place. Under the vehicle-wise consumption section, you can see the fuel efficiency, fleet average, distance, as well as the consumption for each vehicle for the selected period. You can also see a graph reflecting day-wise efficiency. Another graph below shows the vehicle-wise fuel efficiency against the targeted fuel efficiency. It is also possible to see the issues based on live status with additional information about the specific vehicle and the fault codes. Instances of low engine oil pressure, low DEF level, high engine temperature, and check engine. Next, you can check report on driving behavior. The total time for idling, stoppage, and night driving can be seen here. A bar graph reflecting segregation of the idling time throws further light, mapping it to defined category. You can also see the total instances of harsh acceleration and harsh braking. The information is available in the form of a graph, so you can see which vehicle has shown how many instances of harsh acceleration and harsh braking. The stoppage time graph shows the instances of stoppages on the route. The information provides for all the three categories of adequate time, over 2 hours, moderate, 2 hours to 1 hour, and low, below 1 hour. You can also check the information on night driving, 9 p.m. to 5 p.m. to see which vehicles show most and least instances of the same. You can also check the engine load information to see the percentage breakup for eco, balance, and heavy modes on a particular date. In the view graph, you can also see the pie chart of the eco, balance, and heavy mode in percentage. You can also see information on vehicles with low DEF level in the selected period. Now we will move to the section on vehicle-wise details. You can select the vehicle and the period for which the information is sought. You get the live information about the vehicle and can see the distance covered in kilometers and also a trend analysis graph. The details of the vehicles such as chassis number, registration number, odometer, branch can be checked here along with the fuel level and the DEF level. Similarly, TCU status, SIM status, and SIM validity can be known. The percentage breakup of engine load for the three modes of eco, balance, and heavy is also available in this section. Most recent instances of high engine temperature, low engine oil pressure, check engine alert, and low DEF level are also reflected. You can also see the average speed of the vehicle and the speed trend graph. Next, you can see the gear shift adherence percentage. Gear shift adherence is the dashboard signal given to the driver when to change gear. Gear-wise utilization can also be tracked from this graph. And coasting percentage. Coasting is the pre-run of the vehicle which is harmful to engine performance. You can check the fuel-based efficiency on a day-to-day basis and the total fuel consumed for the selected period. The graph for level trend plotted against fuel levels and the time provides details of refuel instances along with date, time, location, and vehicle identification. You can also see day-wise levels of diesel exhaust fluid. The incidence of harsh acceleration, harsh braking, and night driving are also available to be seen here. We will now move to the trip-wise insight section. Here, you can make a selection on the basis of Smart Trip Log and Time-wise Log. The Smart Trip Log selection provides details of the vehicle, the starting and end point of the trip summary, stoppage and idling time, alerts, and location. You can also download these reports along with the alert logs. Now let's move to the time-wise log. Once you have selected the vehicle, period, and log frequency parameters, you can see the date, time, ignition status, location, odometer, and speed details. These reports can also be downloaded. You can also see the total trips that have been covered by the fleet. You can see trip-wise reports for each trip. It will show the total distance traveled, vehicle status, Fuel efficiency details. You can also see the life status for the selected vehicle along with its chassis number, registration number, odometer, and branch details. Information on the fuel and DEF level for the selected vehicle, TCU status, SIM status, and SIM validity is also available. In the driving behavior, details on engine load breakup, instances of harsh acceleration, harsh braking, stoppage time, idling time, night driving can be checked. Additionally, the gear shift adherence percentage, vehicle utilization, and coasting information can be checked in the gearbox section. The graph for level trend plotted against fuel levels and the time provides details of refuel instances along with date, time, location, and vehicle identification. You can also see day-wise levels of diesel exhaust fluid. You can also see trip playback for the entire trip in this section. It can be checked at the speed you choose to plot the journey. You can also see the trip movement log within the journey. Once you click this option, you can see 4 types of views: moving, idling, stopped, and offline. You can select or deselect the options according to which instances you want to see. Also, you can configure the minimum stoppage duration that you want to see under the stopped view. For example, if you set a minimum stoppage duration of 30 minutes, then all the stoppages longer than 30 minutes will be listed below. You can also download this detail.